What is up, YouTube? This is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. If you guys are not one of my subscribers already, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below and give me a big thumbs up. Show your support. All right, today I'm going to be talking about the important basics of the JVC projectors. What makes them so popular? Why is it all the rage right now? We're going to discuss some of those things like that dynamic iris that gives you the inky black levels, as well as that all glass lens that just gives you an amazing picture. I've made videos on this. If you guys haven't checked them out, I've done demonstrations of the completed projects that we've done, as well as reviews comparing projectors side by side, just a plethora of information. But today I'm gonna have my direct sales rep with JVC come on the line on YouTube here, and he is going to explain from a manufacturer's standpoint what is the basics and why you need this in your life. If you guys would like to purchase, make sure to reach out and show your support. We do have nationwide free shipping and a low price guaranteed. It means the world to me. You guys are awesome. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, I got Chris, our National Product Training Manager, here on the Zoom meeting with us, and we're going to be discussing some of the important things to know whenever you're purchasing a JVC projector, some of the basics, and we are going to be starting with D-ILA Technology. How you doing, Chris?
I'm good, Zach. Thank you. And yeah, you're right. D-ILA is a great place to start. When you think about JVC and projectors, we've been talking about D-ILA for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It's what you guys are known for.
It stands for Direct Drive Image Light Amplifier, the D-ILA imaging chip. It's less than an inch in size diagonally. It's actually about 0.7 of an inch. There's three of them in the projector. There's one that controls the red part of the picture, one that controls the green, one that controls the blue. Most importantly, D-ILA is known for the best black level and the best native contrast. And all of that plays into the idea of dynamic range, and all of that is ideal for today's high dynamic range content. And so it was really big news when we came out with our first native 4K D-ILA imaging chips. There's been a lot of studies that have been done, and some people can see the difference between high definition and 4K. I think I can. I don't know about you.
You know, we should do one of those side-by-sides that we're also the Dreamedia is known for.
I think with resolution, it depends how close you are to the screen. But I'll tell you, when it comes to black level and contrast, which is what D-ILA is all about, you could be 2 feet from the screen or 20 feet from the screen. And if you're comparing two different projectors with different quality of contrast and black level, it's instantly apparent. So this is the most important aspect of picture quality, in my opinion. Obviously, you want good color, you want good resolution, you need good brightness, but black level and contrast are the things that are easiest to pick out. So that's a key basic JVC feature.
Well, that's one of the reasons why whenever I first throw up that JVC image or the picture on a JVC projector, my customers' eyes go, what? So another big feature with the JVCs is that they have an all glass lens, which is really expensive, and something that JVC has in all of their models that a lot of the competitors don't. Can you touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, and it, as I'm sure you remember, one of the first videos you and I did, we had a couple of these lenses on a table.
Check that video out, guys. I'll drop it in the description down below.
Yeah, and you can see how well built they both are. So our mainstream lens is a 65 millimeter diagonal diameter, all glass lens. And it's designed for 4K from the ground up. It's got an all metal housing, and it gives you excellent sharpness from edge to edge. It's easy to make a lens that is sharp in the center, but having it be sharp from one corner to the other. I didn't do that so well.
Yeah.
But you kind of get the idea. It's that corner to corner, edge to edge sharpness that's important. And the other thing about all glass, we're dealing with a projector, and there's a lot of heat in a projector. A projector generates a lot of heat, and we feel that glass is more stable. That particularly over time, as the projector ages, that the glass maintains the best optical characteristics. And some of our competitors use a hybrid lens, which has some glass elements, but also some optical acrylic elements. And we don't feel that that works as well. That could be a perfectly fine way to build a camera lens, but with the high heat that's generated by a projector, we feel all glass is the better choice. So
Absolutely.
that's the lens.
When we do our shootouts. I mean, typically you don't get that with other manufacturers until that $10,000 plus mark. So,
or higher. Yeah.
Or higher. Exactly.
So we have that, the 65 millimeter diameter is on currently the D-ILA Rs540, the D-ILA Rs1000, and the D-ILA Rs2000. Then we have a larger 100 millimeter diameter lens on the Rs3000 and the Rs4500.
This thing is massive, guys. You have to check out that video. I mean, I thought that was the coolest thing whenever you brought those lenses to me. I mean, I didn't realize, truly what you're paying for until you see those two lenses in your hand. It's crazy.
Right. So that's just another level up in terms of sharpness. But also because it's larger, it's more efficient. More of the light inside the projector makes it out to the screen. That's why the Rs3000 is rated at 2,200 lumens, and it's part of the reason why the Rs4500 laser projector is rated at 3,000 lumens. Because it's larger, it also has a wider shift range, so you got a little more flexibility on where you put the projector. You can't always get it perfectly centered, and sometimes it's up too high. You have a little more of that range, both horizontally and vertically, with this lens. And the mechanism, the actual gearing is higher, is another grade up in terms of quality. The servo motors that they use are more precise. And so if you're using our installation modes, our lens memory, with an ultra wide screen to change the size for different aspect ratios, it's going to hit that exact position with 4 times the accuracy of our standard lens. So that's the lens that's on both the Rs3000 and the Rs4500.
One last thing, I know we're getting tight on time here. The dynamic iris. Can you touch on that for me?
You can call it an iris, you can call it an aperture. There's a bunch of different names for it. The key thing is we have an adjustable aperture. And again, not every manufacturer does. So in the manual mode, you can dial in that aperture to the correct amount of brightness that you need. We talk about that in a different video that we did. But then you can either leave it in that manual mode, and some people like that, or you can switch to one of the automatic modes. In the automatic modes, it's going to look at the average brightness in the picture. On a dark scene, it's going to close down the aperture more, and you're going to get better blacks. On a bright scene, it's going to open up the aperture more, and you're going to get brighter highlights and more vivid color. And it's constantly able to adjust that aperture. And I don't ever really see that when I'm watching the video. It's very transparent. You don't really realize it's doing it, but you wind up with blacker blacks and brighter highlights. And Absolutely. So that's that dynamic iris or dynamic aperture, depending on how you call it.
It's an important feature. All right. Well, I think that covers the basics. I'm sure our viewers really appreciated your time. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you, Zach.
All right. Take it easy. Bye.
You too.
All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Big thanks to Chris. I appreciate you jumping on and helping us out. He is an amazing sales rep and just very knowledgeable on all of these products. This video about some of the basics of what makes the JVC such an awesome projector. I hope it helps you guys out in making a buying decision. If you do have other questions, make sure to give us a call, reach out and show your support. We do have nationwide free shipping and a low price guarantee. We can't do it without you guys. Drop some comments down below, give me a big thumbs up, and make sure to smash that subscribe button down below for more. Till next time, this is Zach with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching.